Hey guys, welcome back to Genius Learning. So I want to continue on making these examples a little harder. So now I want to exclude the bottom, take it out, and I just want to draw the top, so the upper hemisphere. So again, we're going to start with our basic circles, right? The average of these circles should be a circle. And what I want is just the top part, and so I don't want this bottom piece here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, before anything, I'm gonna make a dot here and a dot here, kind of like in the middle. You could even make a dot in the middle. So here, here, and here, right? And before I even draw any the other lines on it, I'm gonna connect these two. So I'm gonna kind of arc it, right? Remember I told you can use your thumb as kind of like the outline for the beginning of the arc, so you can see how much you should arc it, like that. And remember that it's an average, so just keep doing it until kind of like that. And then also in the back, so this distance here, right, should be the same as this distance here, or more or less should be close. So now, just like from here to here we connected and touched up here, we need to touch this here when we're going to connect these dots from the back. So let's connect the dots here with dotted lines, right? So we curve it, dotted lines, it touches here, and then we go to the other side. All right, now just like in the previous example, let's darken the front first, right? And then I want to darken the dotted lines. Okay, I'm gonna shade like this to one side, remember, and then to the other side, but I'm not gonna finish all the way over here. I'm just gonna kind of end these lines this way. And then I wanna shade this back line very lightly, not darker than the dotted lines, just very lightly. Boom, perfect. So now it gives it a little bit of depth. It's going, the darker back here. Okay, so now we can erase this bottom line here, right? Because I only want the top half. Right, so we erase some of this. Let's put this back. Okay, so now we got only the top half, right? So let's make a dotted line going straight to the top. Let's make a little curve before we exit, right? Z. And then here, a dotted line. We're just gonna exit here. And then over here, dotted line, we're just gonna exit here. Okay, now you can see how we have the top hemisphere, but the thing that is standing out is the bottom disc. All right, so if you don't know what the shape is, it's not like 3D, it's kind of like a coin. So it looks like a flat coin on a table. I'm gonna exaggerate it a little bit on the edges so you can see. So let's say this is the edge of the disc. Okay, the middle, and this back part is away from you. Okay, so it's a disc, it's laying flat. And the z-axis comes up right in the middle. All right, so now I want to draw the hemisphere on top of this. So it looks 3D, and maybe you want to keep it like that just to show this bottom here, but maybe you want to show both. And so when I do my circles, right, I'm going to draw a curved line from here to here. The average, you see some will go out, that's fine. And then in the back, dotted line. We're gonna do straight lines this way. And then here, we're not gonna go all the way, but make this shaded and then darken up the lines, okay? So now I wanna do my dot in the middle and go up on the Z before I start the curving process. Okay, I don't want this bottom part. And just like in this example here from the previous ones, you can draw the dots, right? Eventually you should probably not draw the dots so you can make it a lot quicker. And just connect them from here to here on a curve, from here to here on a curve. And remember, you can always, use the outline of your nail, your thumb. Here is another one, and then curve, and we're curving inward like that. So this one is a little bit different in how you curve down. So, because before what we did was we just had one dot here in the bottom, and so everything kind of went to those two dots. But when you have half a hemisphere, it has to be distributed better. For example, let me draw a dot here, a dot spacing it out here, all the way across. Space them out evenly once you do one. And then from the top, you're just gonna do maybe two here. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and just like before. Connect the outer one with the outer, curve it, okay? The second one with the second one, just curve it, all right? And then in the middle, kind of curves out and connects with this one here. In the middle, it curves out and connects with this one here. We got the second one, okay? And then maybe we'll add one here for the last one, the last curve here, okay? And then this initial one was already here. All right, and so to make it look 3D, we're gonna just make this side darker. So I'm gonna come down with the arcs, 1, 2, maybe 3, darker, that's it. And then the curves, halfway dark, halfway dark, halfway dark. So this is the other half. So leave this dark, leave this light. Dark on one side, light on the other. All right, and then this side here, you can make darker if you want. And even like the shading on the bottom, like in this area, you can make darker. Like here, you can make this darker. All right. And so you see how we're getting that effect now. Let's put a Y here, and let's put the X somewhere here. Okay, so now this is both. So here we can just put it as this, just maybe as the disc if you want to show both. And let me show you one just on how to maybe draw it quicker. We can do just the curve already, the dotted line, and this dot with the Z going up, right? We can draw the hemisphere. So we go up on one side, down on the other. This, the curves going down, right? And then we're gonna darken everything up. Shade this, go that way. So I'm just drawing a little speed drawing just to show what we did in slow motion in a little bit faster method. So you could see that, it's not always gonna be perfect. And in fact, when I'm doing my, studying, or like I just wanna see a visual, I don't do them perfect. I just kind of do them like that. Okay, so that was a quicker example to the ones we just learned. All right, so let's get a little bit more complex now in the next coming videos. Thank you for watching.